long time no see. Thank you for tapping in when you guys start trickling in, or if you watch at a later time, thank you. If you are new to the channel, I hope you like what you see here and you decided to hit that subscribe button and that like button, notification bell, all that good stuff. Uh, Comment within the comment section, things like that, so we could get more acquainted, all that good stuff. And thank you for being here. And for those of you who are my day ones, my road dogs, thank you for the continued support. So I have not been here in over a week, about a week and a half. A lot of stuff going on personally. So I'm happy to, be here right now. Hey, Monique. So yeah, I've mustered up enough energy at least to do a collective reading for now. We'll see how I feel a little bit later. I got some personal stuff going on, family stuff. My little brother has been in the hospital for the past few days and stuff like that. So I haven't been sleeping, haven't been eating. So it's like, yeah, it's just, it's been a little bit of a roller coaster ride. But figured I'd come and pop in on you guys and see how you guys are doing. Hope that you guys are well. So hope that your families are well, things like that. Yeah, so with all that said, don't want to hold y'all too long. Also, I'm going to try my hardest not to have to end this quickly because I don't know when my brother is going to need me to pick him up from the hospital. So I'm just waiting for his go ahead, basically. But yeah, so let's get started. Um, yeah, thank you. I'm just happy that he's getting out the hospital. Like I said, he's been there for what 4 days now. Um, so it's been, like I said, it's been definitely a roller coaster ride of emotions. But I'm happy that he's coming home. So that's all that matters. So now I'm just waiting for him to let me know when to pick him up. So I figured I'd tap in with you guys and see what's going on. So this is gonna be a very general reading. I hope some people come in. I know that it's not, maybe what people want, right? They probably like, ooh, I want free questions. No, I don't have the energy right now. But like I said, we'll see how I feel like after I pick my brother up and stuff. But yeah. So with that said, this is going to be a collective message, just seeing what's going on with the collective at this time. Clearest and most accurate messages to kind of help you guys navigate, different circumstances and stuff of your life at this time. So let's see what's going on with you guys. All right, so when I split the deck, we have ballet shoes, which is about just like, your talents being noticed. It's about endurance. It's about resilience, poise, and grace. We also have the mother lode. So some of you guys might be getting ready to, expect, some money coming towards you or something like that, which is nice. Perhaps it has something to do with work related stuff. Don't know yet. There might be different energies popping in, being that this is a collective message. Um, hey, Arcana, nice to see you as well. I've missed you guys. Like there were a couple of times where I wanted to try to go on, but I just had too much going on all at one time, and it was just everything hitting at once. So I'm just like, yeah, I can't muster up the strength to do it. But I'm happy that you guys are here. So let's see what's going on. Like I'm even rusty when it comes to shuffling cards. Come on now. um, I don't know if I'm doing free questions today, honestly. I was saying earlier that like right now this is just a collective message, but maybe after I pick my brother up from the hospital, just waiting for him to give me the go ahead. Maybe when I come back, we'll see. But I'm not gonna make any promises on that. I don't want to, disappoint anybody. If anything, I'll do them tomorrow. I'm trying to, get back in there. All right. So let's see. Bottom of the deck, we have library. It says knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, and writing. So some of you might be spending a lot of time like writing right now or reading right now, spending time doing some maybe research at this time, things along those lines. I don't know what it's about. It could be about maybe, 'cause especially with like that energy I was picking up on before. Let me know if the messages are resonating, of course. Um, for some of you, maybe you're looking into a new line of work. Take it as it resonates. I'm picking up on that being the case for somebody possibly who watches this. And just maybe trying to, like, let's say if you have an interview coming up, try and understand the culture of the company that you're applying for, so that when you do the interview, you ace that shit. I'm getting something like that. Or trying to understand, like, maybe, like, I'm also getting somebody might be moving. um let's say if that's the case, looking at the job market, what do the salaries look like for a uh a career field that you're already currently in or interested in. I'm getting things like that. So just putting in a lot of time researching things along those lines. Of course, this is going to be different for everybody, and the messages might not resonate, which is understandable because it is just a collective at this time. So, if the messages are making sense or resonate, you're getting something out of it, let me know in the comment section. Hit that like button, all that stuff. Um, excuse me. Wow, excuse me. If you're new to the channel, I hope that you like what you see here and that the messages make sense or resonate or are helpful. So definitely hit that subscribe button. So what we got here? We have handcuffs, which is about, this needing to break free from something, feeling, that you've been under a sense of control of something, feeling defenseless, um, feeling stuck in your circumstances, maybe some of you guys have, if this is about work, maybe you've been feeling kind of stuck in a work situation. Hey Lati, what's up, girl? I miss you. Miss all you guys. Um, yeah, I haven't been on here because I've been dealing with some stuff. But yeah, some of you might have been feeling kind of, yeah, because we got loss of power on here. The eclipse card is here, loss of power, and then it says control. So it's like not like feeling like you don't have control over a situation or did not have control over a situation for a while. Um, yeah, feeling blocked, feeling kind of stuck, and stuck in a situation. I'm getting, it could be work related for some of you. I haven't been picking up on love yet. Keep in mind, it's a collective, so we don't know what's gonna pop up, right? So let's see where it goes, right? Keep on picking out some cards or pulling some cards and seeing what comes up. It's a little loud. I turned it up a little louder than I would have liked because I don't understand how the fuck it's dark as hell out there and they're still doing construction. I'm like, y'all niggas even see? I'm gonna fuck around and lose a limb. Just joking. I don't want that to happen to nobody. I was just joking, but that's probably not a good joke. All right. So let's get a few more from here. All right. Hillary. This is about like I just heard the word I just heard the words a spectacle. Like, I don't know if something happened like in the workforce or something, or in some area of your life where, there, like, it was like on public display, almost like people saw this happen. Um like, I keep getting this energy of work. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe you have like a boss or something or a manager who almost like insults you or other people, like in front of everybody versus talking to you directly. I don't know why I'm picking up on something like that. But whatever the case, like something happening in the open that people have been able to also witness, um, which is not cool. Like, you don't do that. Hmm. Person might be an asshole, whoever is doing this. But I feel like you're trying to work on changing your circumstances. Um, I'm also getting that you might have been trying to just remain cool, calm, and collected during these situations because you're like, you know what, I can't let this person get a rise out of me. Getting something like that. Yeah, somebody's trying to cause you some issues. workplace. But yeah, interesting. Yeah, like a higher up, like somebody who's like above you in the workforce, possibly doing stuff like that. We have bodybuilder here. This is about, a sense of power within yourself, determination, strength, self improvement. Um, I'm getting I just heard mastery of emotions. Like if this is making sense at all for any of you, like, learning how to, you know, again, not let people get a rise out of you. People who, whether it's in terms of your romantic relationships or your friendships or your connections with family, work related stuff. I'm getting work related. Like that's the main thing that I've been picking up on. There's a fly in here that got in here when I was taking out the fucking garbage a little while ago, and it's fucking annoying. So I left the door open. I shouldn't have done that, and now it's driving me nuts. So if you see me like swatting away at something, it's this damn fly driving me nuts. Ooh, I can't wait for him to land somewhere so I can get him. Um, Hi, Crystal. Crystal. I'm not doing. This is just a collective message right now. I am not doing personals at this time. However, depending on how things go after I pick my brother up from the hospital, because I don't know how long this reading is going to be, um, if I feel up to it when I come back home, I might do it later. If not later, then I'm pretty sold on the idea of tomorrow. Now that I know my brother's supposed to be coming home, so he's been in the hospital for 4 days. So like, yeah, I finally mustered up the strength to even come on here at all. I haven't been on here, in like a week and a half. So, but yeah. So we have a telephone here. It says connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal. I'm getting you guys are gonna be vocal about something possibly. Loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice, and rings a bell. I'm getting that perhaps, maybe along with that mastery of emotion, right? Maybe you're going to be able to use your voice in a way that's going to be able to set healthy boundaries and establish that, look, you know what? I mean business on whatever this is, and you're going to listen to me and you're going to respect me. I'm getting respect. Like there's been a lack of respect for somebody who ends up resonating with this message, and you're going to be the one to have to, like, set that shit straight with somebody, but in a respectful way. Because again, this person might be, somehow above you in some kind of way. And when I say above you, I mean like better than you. I mean like, they might be higher up at work. It could even be a parent for somebody. That just kind of, stuck out like like a sore thumb. Like for somebody, it could even be like, your own parent or something. Where you're gonna have to set that healthy boundary and you have to speak your mind to somebody is what I'm getting. Um, Now, the ironic part is this person might be one of those kind of people who likes to, play victim a lot. And you're gonna have to be able to, and maybe that's where like that throat chakra thing comes in. It's like knowing how to talk to this person in a way where they don't say things like, "Oh, I feel attacked" or something. You know what I mean? Like, let me know if this is making sense for anybody. But yeah. Um, I'm getting this person might try to like play mind games to, like, I'm getting gaslighting. Like they might try to, manipulate your way of viewing the situation or how you're thinking about it, how you're approaching it, make you feel bad for how you feel type shit. And it's like, yeah, no, like you gotta put your foot down or have to put your foot down and be like, yeah, no, like these are my feelings. This is how this has been affecting me, whatever the situation is. And now it's time for you to listen to me. I'm getting something like that. Like I said, it's gonna be different for everybody. Let me know if this is resonating, if it makes sense. Um, for some of you, we got baby here. Um, this is about new beginnings. I'm not getting physical baby. I'm getting more like new beginnings kind of thing. Um, it might be about you quitting a job. It might be about you talking to somebody who's a higher up than you about what am I getting here? Bear with me. It could be about I'm getting possibly having to negotiate um like contracts and things like that, like the pay, what are the expectations for when it comes to the role of the job, that kind of thing. I'm getting something like that for somebody, and this is going to be something that will help you work on bettering yourself. If it means leaving a job because they had, like, you maybe gave these people that opportunity, and then they was playing in your face, and now you're like, you know what, y'all motherfuckers gonna learn today, because now I'm gonna have to quit on y'all asses, because y'all not recognizing my worth and what I bring to the table, right? And I mean, again, this could be in different areas of life. This doesn't have to be just career and finance, is what I'm picking up on, but it could be about something else. We're gonna dive deeper when we get to the tarot portion, but this could just be in general for somebody, an area of life or a relationship in your life in which you're like, ooh, I need to talk to this person about X, Y, and Z. And basically, like, if you're not going to recognize who I am, where I'm coming from, my hard work, my efforts, then I'm going to have to sever ties. I'm getting something along those lines. I'm getting something along those lines. Yeah, because you're trying to go towards, what you've earned. You have yacht here, which is about luxury, you know, ease of life, wealth. Like, you're like, I'm not gonna keep playing these games with y'all. Like, either you're gonna respect me, or you're not. And again, this could be in many different areas. So again, take the messages as they resonate. If it feels like you could kind of plug these parts of the narrative into different areas of your life where it actually makes sense, cool, it's your message. If not, understandable as well. It just could be just not your message this particular time. But nonetheless, always, check in when it comes to other messages that might, actually resonate with you in the future. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you haven't done so already. So we have baggage here, which is about, unresolved issues. And, yeah, we have fearing separation. Yeah, so I was picking up on, separation. We got next phase on here, prepared to go, excess, right? Releasing the old baggage so that you can move on into a new direction. I'm getting something along those lines. I was picking up on that. So it's like moving on from something, whether, again, it could be work related, relationship, like romantic relationship. It could be your own, close loved ones, friends, family, that type of thing. Understanding that, maybe these are people who bring you down, or situations that bring you down, weigh you down, keep you feeling stuck and stagnant. And now you're like, okay, I have to speak up for myself and do what I need to do for myself. I'm getting something like that. All right, so let's get like maybe two more from here, and then we'll start pulling the tarot. I don't want to make this too long, because I feel like this card wanted to come out. That too. Yeah, because I don't know when my brother's gonna hit me up to pick him up. But all right, so these two cards came out together. Excuse me. I saw this card while I was shuffling earlier. This card is basically the equivalent of like the Five of Wands in the tarot. It says yarn, hassles, problems, big mess, interconnected, complicated, patience needed, future gains, work it out, made up stories, many working components, mischief, and out of control. So there's been like this very, like, for a lot of you guys who do end up resonating with this narrative, this energy of things just feeling like out of sorts. That's the word I heard. Out of sorts, complicated, chaotic. And it's like, the thing is it's about being redirected at this time. We have roundabout, and I don't need to really, you know, explain that, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's a roundabout. It's meant to redirect you. There's a lot of moving parts here that are influencing whatever this is, this decision that needs to be made in order to move into a new direction. So let's get one more from here, and then we're going to pull from the tarot. But again, if this is resonating with anybody, let me know in the comment section. Let me know by liking the video, so on and so forth. All great ways to stay connected and for me to connect with your energy more. We have a crystal ball here, which is about like an inner knowing. It kind of gives me like high priestess vibes, but it's about having a very high intuition, that sixth sense, uh, your instincts, things like that. Being able to like have that inner knowing of things that are going on. Having a very strong intuition and how to like kind of proceed with how to handle some of these circumstances. Um, where to go with it, understanding that the things that you've been feeling, right? If you feel off about a situation, there's a reason why you feel like that. Like if your gut instinct is telling you something's amiss here, you know what I mean, there's a reason why you're feeling the way you feel. It's because it's time to you know move past whatever the situation is. It's time to speak up for yourself and do what you need to do, especially if it means moving on from situations or relationships in which you've been feeling again tied down, held down. You don't want to be in that situation anymore, right? um, you're getting these messages from source directly. We have universe on the in the universe, whatever you believe in. It says universe, source, infinite, unending, enduring, eternal creation, awakening, interconnected, heaven, higher perspective, the big picture, all that is creative force and law of one. So there's definitely something that's happening like kind of beyond you at this time that you're picking up on, and you're understanding more and more that this is something that you need to remove yourself from. Yeah, you have a lot of spiritual insight about this situation. We have Sapphire here on the top of the deck. Um, yeah, just really understanding that you you're very very connected with Source at this time, the higher power, and you're getting this relay of messages and signs and synchronicities, things along that line that are allowing you to understand what needs to be done when it comes to this situation here, whatever this is for you, because it's going to be different for everybody. Um, yeah, you're in sync right now with the higher ups. Um, your spiritual team right now is definitely working with you. Sometimes when things are happening in our lives and we're uncomfortable with these things, we don't really understand all of it. Like we know there's like a deeper meaning behind the stuff that's happening, but we don't always understand it. We can't always pick up on it, right? And then that's when our spiritual team comes together, our council, if you will. Whatever you believe in, your ancestors, the universe, God, all of them. They're all up there, and they're just like, okay, so we're gonna help the collective out and help guide them at this time of where they need to go. And that's when you start picking up on stuff. You're like things that you didn't pick up on before, you start picking up on it. You're understanding more, and you're like, oh shit, this whole time I needed to do X, Y, and Z. And you're just looking up like, the fuck? And they're like, yeah, that's what we've been trying to tell you. um, so it's like, we're paying attention to things like that. Like Monique just said, seeing the synchronicity, seeing that number 111. And ironically, yesterday was the 1111 portal. I wanted to go live so bad. I just did not have the capacity. I was crying all day and shit. And I was just like, because I thought my brother was going to come home and he didn't. And I'm just like, I just want this shit to be done. Like, one thing about me and my family, I'm very close to like a lot of my family in general. But when it comes to my siblings, my little brothers, my babies who I helped raise, like I'm very, very like I act like a mom when it comes to them. So I'm very protective. I was spending a lot of time at the hospital with my brother the past few days and stuff. And guys, like I have been just like a fucking mess. So I really wanted to be on last night, and I was like, yeah, it's not happening. I did try. With that said, I'm gonna take a little shot of my nippy nip here. But yeah, like Lord knows I needed that the past few days that I've been having. My God. But what we got here? So when I split the deck, we have this Ace of Wands here, which is about passionate new beginnings. It's about creativity. It's about it could be about new beginnings when it comes to you know business ventures and things like that. really cool new ideas. I think I had to said that with that creativity kind of speaks for itself. And we also have the Page of Cups. So for some of you, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this could be more about like a romantic thing, but not necessarily the case. It could just be about some type of gesture coming towards you in some kind of capacity. It could be a job offer or something like that. It might be something um, that let's fucking fly. Sorry guys, 1 second. All right. So yeah, remember I was saying that my brother's probably gonna hit me up. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna pull a few cards. I'm gonna make this very very quick. I'm not gonna over explain like I typically do. So I'm gonna do like, let's do maybe excuse me. Let's do like 3 cards. Keep it real basic. Let's do current, incoming, and likely outcome. Or no, recent past, current, and likely outcome. I think that would be good. All right, we got King of Wands, which is about leadership. I picked up on leadership earlier, ironically enough. I didn't see it, but like I was picking up on, like, for some of you, remember I was saying how it could be like, if it's job related, it could be about, something new coming in, like a promotion type of thing. You might be taking on a new role at work. So for some of you, it could have to do with taking on a leadership role. For others of you, it could just be simply saying that, this is a time to get more confident in your ability to, do what it is that you need to do as you move in a new direction in your life. Um, Taking that ownership and leadership over your own life. I'm getting things like that. So let's see. What is the recent past energy for the collective? Look, Queen of Wands. So it's like, you had that King of Wands, now we got the Queen of Wands. So it's like, if this is love related, there's also a match here. Some of you could just be balancing your feminine and masculine energies too, finding that sense of balance within yourself, especially when it comes to having a sense of confidence, right? Taking something on that you've really been wanting to work on. If some of you are business owners or are thinking about starting a business, this is definitely looking like a good time to do it. Um, Perhaps you guys want to get out of that 9 to 5 grind and you want to do something different that you haven't thought about doing. Yeah, we got the world here on the bottom of the deck, so it's about, either you're in the process of getting ready to end something, you've been thinking about it, in the recent past, right? We got the Page of Wands, so there could have been some communication coming in about this ending, or you needing. Remember, I was saying some of you might have to communicate that you need to end this, right? This could be something that's been, really a lot of Wands energy. Some of you might have fire in your chart. Um, yeah, so this energy of feeling like, okay, I have to, you know, voice something here. Um, or again, maybe receiving communication about something, get ready to receive, or you recently have received communication about something along those lines. Also, a sense of optimism, right? Yeah. Standing your ground, right? Especially when it comes to speaking up for yourself. So we're getting some confirmations here. What's the income, or the current, rather, the current energy for the collective? 2. Here we go. So I'm getting, all right, we got the world here officially on the spread as the current energy. And it came out along with 3 of Cups. So remember, I was saying there might be a severance of some type of connection. For some of you, could be friends. For some of you, it's just some type of partnership. But this, whatever the severance or ending is, however, there might be something that's going to be worth celebrating here at the same time. Um, Again, some of you guys might have been like, looking for something new. Page of Swords. Uh, I'm even getting for somebody, there might be a networking opportunity that's coming in, maybe like with friends or something, that are going to kind of put you in touch with the right people when it comes to something along this path that you're on. We also have the Lovers on the top of the deck. So there's this energy of needing to essentially make a hard major decision. as you're looking into some new opportunities that might be getting ready to come towards you, so that you can sever ties with the toxicities, right? The devil in the middle of the deck. So there's something that has not been good for you, especially with this card being the first card, right? Feeling stuck and bound with handcuffs here, like feeling stuck, feeling. I heard the word isolated. Like maybe at work you feel, if this is resonating with you, you might feel, or in a connection, you might feel like when are things going to get better? I don't like this feeling, right? Um, and now you're realizing more and more that you have to sever these ties in order to move into the direction in which you want to move into. I hope that makes sense so far. All right, so what's the likely outcome? And then I'm going to pull from a new deck that I just got, and then that will be the end. Yeah, likely outcome is you're walking away from something, guys. Like, you got the Eight of Cups here. You're going to be walking away from something, embarking on a new journey. Um, yeah, I think that a lot of you guys might have been stuck in your emotions for a long period of time. And now it's just a matter of, making like a head over heart decision. I'm getting, yeah, to move on. Yeah, and in fact, the same energy showed up. Where did it go? It was in the, it might be in the deck now, but that same energy did show up. This energy of, moving forward, calmer waters type of energy, right? um Smoothing things out in your life. I heard the word treacherous. Things might have been feeling very treacherous for a while. It's not a word I would normally use. um but now it's like, okay, I know that there's things that need to be done, and in order to get there, I have to make a decision. Yeah, this is definitely a test of your strength, right? Your resilience, confidence, being able to know that you could be confident in your decision of doing this, doing whatever this is, walking away from these circumstances that no longer serve you. All right, so I'm going to pull from a new deck that I just got, Clarifying Life Situations. Um, Pretty cool deck. I used it on myself once. Um, and yeah, so I'm going to pull maybe 3 cards for you guys from here. Yeah, see, look, going forward, it says, don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. And then we have Spirit Link. Stay aligned with your highest dreams and ideals to find success. So you've been feeling connected to do something different. I was saying that earlier. Like you feel like, for those of you who are resonating with this being like a career thing, you're like, okay, yeah, I have to, you know, I feel drawn to do something different. I feel drawn to disconnect from this other situation here to move on to something new. Um, so yeah, we're gonna get 3 from here, and then that will be the end of the reading. I'm gonna go pick up my brother, and then depending on how I feel, I'm not making any promises, but if I feel up to it, I might do the free stuff for you guys, because I really miss y'all. I don't want to make sure I look out for my peoples. But I don't want to make any promises. So I will say, if you guys are new, hit that subscribe button, so that way, subscribe and notification bell, so that way you'll know if I go on. Otherwise, I would probably go on tomorrow. But you never know. I might go on today. So, um, bottom of the deck, we have Resurrection. Shake off the past, and that's like that devil energy we saw. Shake off the past and rise again. Reinvent yourself, and you will rise up from the ashes even more powerful. Wow. That's a pretty powerful card. All right, so let's get 3 more. I'm gonna go get my brother. Thank you. All right, on the mend. Be compassionate and kind to yourself as you heal your hearts. And it's funny because you guys were showing up as the Queen of Cups at a moment. So some of you might have water in your chart, or it could just be that, whatever this is, there's a lot of emotion attached to it, which makes it even more complicated, right? So it's like, that's where that head over heart decision kind of thing comes in, because it's like, okay, well, you know that you're emotionally attached to something, you care about it, right? It could be something in which you've been there for a very long time, where you put so much effort into it, and you're like, you've been waiting for like your moment, right, to shine or something, and they've been passing you over, and it's like, you know what, fuck this. Like, I have to do what I have to do for myself. Can't keep doing this to myself. Like, I think some of you guys might resonate with that. So let's get two more. Okay, Spirit. All right. We have wish granted. The outcome may not be exactly what you want, but it is what you need. Exactly. Exactly. So, Spirit has a funny way of working like that where it's like, okay, um, damn, I thought that, this was going to happen this way. But that's why, like, that detachment when it comes to the emotions has to be let go of because, when we're emotionally attached to something, that's how we feel, right? We're not thinking, we're feeling. We're just like, oh, well, everything was supposed to happen this way, but not necessarily, right? So it's like sometimes, you just gotta let things happen, in divine timing and in divine order, the way that it needs to happen. And then you realize, like, and I just said this to myself, I think it was yesterday, life is not happening to me, life is happening for me. I had to tell myself that as a reminder because I've been going through a lot. We all got our different shit that's going on, whether it's, very, very personal, like, mental health stuff, physical stuff, whatever, family stuff, finances. Like, we all have something, right? But how we address it and how we process it is very, very important. That's the most important thing, quite frankly. So if we're sitting there beating ourselves up about stuff or dwelling on everything constantly, things are not going to change, right? They're going to keep staying the fucking same. Law of attraction, you know what I mean? We have to learn how to release, surrender control in order to welcome things in. I'm going to say we because I fall in that category too. So just understand that things might not always happen exactly the way you want them to, but when things are going to happen, it's going to happen for your highest good. And, you know, it's just a matter of, being patient and letting things happen the way that they're meant to happen. And we have Meadow of Moments. I didn't see this card yet. Bask in the meadow, sorry, of moments where presence blossoms in the simplicity of the now, aka living in the moment, being present. Very important. Sometimes we're so stuck in the past or we're so stuck on what's going to happen in the future that we don't understand what's happening in the now. And then what ends up happening is we're stressed out. We're either depressed about the past or stressed out about what's going to happen in the future. That neither one of those things do us any justice, right? So it's like it's about living in the present moment and allowing yourself to, yes, you could process what you feel, yes, absolutely, but don't dwell on any of it. Release that shit, live in the present moment, and then go from there. Take life as it comes, because at the end of the day, we have no control. There's things that we can control. We have, we do have choice in some aspects of our lives, but not in everything, right? And we have new heights here in the middle of the deck. Let your connection with spirit. I said that you guys are very, very connected to spirit right now. You can't make this shit up even if you wanted to. Ground as you reach for the sky. I like that. That's nice. All right, guys. Well, like I said, I gotta go pick up my brother. So thank you guys that did end up tapping in. I love y'all. I'm happy that I got to, connect with you guys. If you didn't get to catch it from the beginning, catch it from the beginning. I think this was a pretty solid reading. Kind of quick for me, but still a good reading nonetheless. And I hope that you guys got something out of it, got a message out of it, something to help you be motivated and move on in this part of your life, this phase of your life. And yeah, so I am going to see if I feel up to it when it comes to coming back on probably in like about an hour or so, maybe a little bit less than that because I'm gonna probably drive like a fucking maniac trying to get my brother back home, but not like but safely. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go get him, and then it's not that far. It's a 20-minute drive. Yeah. So I mean, I could probably get home in like about 40 minutes. So hit that notification bell just in case. You never know. I might pop back in. And yeah. So until next time, I love you guys. If I don't pop back on tonight for the free stuff and the personals, then I'm gonna shoot for tomorrow. So I love y'all. Thank you for being here. And until next time, mwah.